Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yep, perfect. Okay, so live is launched. Where is the timer? Timer is there. Timer is on. So okay, 15 minutes. I need to change the slide and we'll be good. So the bad slide was the 8th one. Okay. So let's go. So number 10 before number 6. Okay. Okay, slide updated. We're good to go in. Okay, I'm AFK for a minute because I need a coffee. Yep, let's go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to twitch.tv/Dragon Ball Fighters. Damn, it's been a while, Tarrant. We are back for the Dragon Ball Fighters show. Last time we were on Dragon Ball Fighters was like in this, February, March, I think, for Battle Hour. That was quite a while ago, Tarrant. We're glad to be back.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm joining you guys here from the island stage, of course. You know, it's nice and sunny here. You know, it's all good. But yeah, man, like we're ready to talk to you guys about some more Dragon Ball Fighters related stuff on the way. So very exciting times.
Of course, we got quite a couple of fun stuff to show you guys today. And of course, we got our fun guest, as always, joining us to talk, to break down, to do tech, and to have some fun. And it's the one only Apology Man joining us today. Man like Apology Man. How is it going, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks again for having me. I'm super excited. There's so much cool stuff this patch. I've been going through Twitter and just seeing everything online. There's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about it.
Yeah, we got like a ton to run through, but for all of the guys who are joining you right now and might have not been catching up on Twitter, first of all, you know, follow BN Esports on Twitter along with the three of us, you know, if you want to catch up with all of this. But the rundown for today is the following. We will start by talking about esports, because a lot of cool esports stuff are coming with Dragon Ball Fighters. And once we're done with the esports side, we basically had all of you guys submitting all of the tech that you found on that showcase. And I'm not gonna lie, I think we have like 60 videos to showcase with like multiple tech from every single character in the game. So we have a lot of stuff to show you guys. It's going to be quite fun, honestly. Like myself and the Apology Man found a lot of clips, thanks to all of you guys online who were submitting it through the hashtag Dragon Ball Fighters show. And yeah, it should be pretty fun, you know, to go on this. But let's talk about the sports that are electronic, because yes, they're about to be electronic. We've got a couple of events to announce, and one of them, I've seen some of you guys already talking about it, about whether it would happen or not. The first event that we need to talk to, it's happening. The World Championship Finals offline in Paris, France, July 16th, 17th. So in like what? About 2 weeks.
2 weeks, boys.
About 2 weeks, Apology Man, of like top Dragon Ball action, big finals. Honestly, like the qualifiers, the regional finals were in December, right? And for those of you who have not followed, obviously, the finals were cancelled, you know, due to the pandemic, to the situations, and said they were not cancelled, but they was postponed. And this is to when they will be postponed. July 16th and 17th is going to be the date for these finals. All of the players are there, and of course, just a reminder for you guys, for the players who are qualified, if we can go to the next slide, just so we can review the players who we expect to see at these finals. 16 players qualified, and we have, of course, the top 4 from Europe: Yasha, Wawa, Gila, and Shanks. The top 4 from the USA: Nitro, Sonic Fox, Hook, Gangot, Zane. The top 4 from Japan, yes, we got Japan: Fenrich, Oblivion, Hiro, Ikuan. Finally, it's been a while since waiting for Japan, of course, to join the scene, along with Mano Brawl from Brazil, Neku from Mexico, Raptor from Australia, Metplex from the Middle East. That's a stacked lineup, Apology Man.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm still low key. I'm still salty. I was one away from qualifying, but we'll forget about that.
One more hell
super
zone.
Excited.
One more hell zone.
Look, man, Zay did it to me. I had no shot. But I'm excited because like it's been cool seeing like all the majors lately with French players coming through, and like the US players like kind of clashing it out. But I'm excited to see like Japan get in the mix again too. It was like always a really fun thing about these big majors, big international events. So it'll be cool.
Yeah, I think the big talking point here is no Goichi for the Japan side. You know, like we saw he didn't quite make the cut from the regional finals, so that's going to be interesting to see. And yeah, we get to see where they're at with the game. You know, all 4 of these guys put on a great show. Everybody here, I'm really looking forward to seeing playing offline at the World Finals, bro. Only 2 weeks for some offline world-class games.
So soon.
Man, yeah.
That's going to be a ton of fun, of course. And yes, as you guys said, as everyone's saying, obviously, it's been a while, right? We obviously have the Europe versus USA rivalry that keeps going, and it's a very fun rivalry to follow. But every single time it happens, there's always the question, what about Japan, man? We haven't seen these guys for so long, and everything. Well, it's time for Japan to come back. Of course, we get, more events coming, but that's the one. So this is July 16th and 17th, more to come with schedule and a bit of everything on this. For all of you asking, no Goichi,
played the
bad.
Japanese regional finals and got battered. The
He
4
got
people
smoked.
who qualified from Japan smoked Goichi.
He
So
got destroyed.
unfortunately, it was a crazy.
It was hard to see. It was hard to watch. It was like, you know, watching like your favorite superhero get like getting beat up, man. It was like, oh, bro, this is hard to watch.
He did what I did, man. He dominated his group, got first place. Then the main bracket came through. He just lost 2 straight in a row, got 5th. I like it.
Yep.
Like, man, I know how it feels. Feels bad.
Of course. But you know what? We're talking about Goichi and more, but Goichi will have a chance to redeem himself along with more people because we've got more stuff to announce on the esports. The next slide for you guys to talk about what's coming on the esports slide. Can we have the display? The World Tour is back! 2022-2023, we're back in full force with offline tournaments, regional qualifiers, Power and Tenkaichi events that qualify straight to an offline final, world final at the end of the season. We got a full season of Dragon Ball Fighters going, so of course a lot of competition to expect. Let's take a look at the regions that are currently eligible to the tour. We got 11 regions with a specific amount of slots per region from NA West, East, Mexico, multiple regions, Europe, Japan, East Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australia are all the regions that will be involved in this World Tour. And if we can go to the next for a bit more details on the eligible countries, and of course you have the list of all the countries. If you are looking to represent your country and are in this list, well, you're in luck because you're gonna have plenty of ways to play some Dragon Ball Tyrants.
Oh my goodness, so exciting. I love the new logo for the World Tour, by the way. And yes, guys, 2022-2023 season of Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour is going to kick off. These regions right here, you know, get grinding because you're going to have, you know, you got a chance to prove yourself now and qualify for the World Finals. So put in that work and let's see it pay off.
We want to see it pay off, of course, but let's take a look at the event structure because we got a ton of different kind of structure event. There are 3 event categories on this. There is the Tenkaichi event, there are power events, and there is the Power Plus event, which is the largest major. And just to talk a bit about this, if we can go to the next slide to explain a bit on what these event structure are. Power Plus event is EVO. It's pretty much the event that will net you the most amount of points to qualify to the World Finals. So EVO, which is in a bit more than a month, is there and ready for all of you guys to go and represent and play some Dragon Ball Fighters to grab some points. Power events are premium events that are offline. The power events are a list of partner major events on each region that will be announced very soon. The list of them will be announced very soon. Do make sure you follow Bandai Namco Esports on Twitter. And last but not least, the Tenkaichi events, which you guys will already be familiar with because that's what happened with the World Championship, which are community tournaments, both offline and online, which means any of you guys who are tournament organizers on your respective regions, you can, just like in the World Championship, apply on the Tenkaichi portal and have your tournament award points to the players who are entering. So plenty of ways to grind Apology Man.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually really happy about the local events, like being able to get points through too, because a lot more places are kind of opening up now. I just saw Fighting Tuesdays is coming back. I think that's cool. So like maybe, you know, like there'll be more like opportunities for just like the regions to like have events to like run Dragon Ball and like, you know, get points through there. But yeah, the big events, like I'm super excited, man. It's been so long since the World Tour. Like the offline last World Tour was in 2019, and like that was a very competitive tour. I could tell you firsthand. But yeah, I'm excited.
I'm 100% looking forward to this. But let's talk about the point structure for all of you guys who want to enter these events. This is the massive point structure, just like you've seen before. Your Tenkaichi event, the community events, will reward more points if there are more people into the tournament. So the more people in this, the better it is. The only eligibility one is to have more than 16 players to which you get to the first tier. As a player, if you want to enter events, the way your ranking will be calculated is the following. We get your top 2 best results at power events and your top 4 best results at Tenkaichi events. So even if you entered like 10 Tenkaichi events and you won only 4 of them, well, perfect. Your record is actually 4 wins. That's pretty much the system, Terrence.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't literally pull up and just absolutely farm points. They have to, you know, you can see the different point structure here for each different tier of Tenkaichi event. So yeah, it's like Damascus said, it's your top 4 placings for the Tenkaichis and your top 2 placings for the power events. So yeah, we're going to be there'll be more information on the way very soon, so you guys can keep up to date with this.
Of course, and Tenkaichi events, of course, they are both online and offline. It's community events, so all of you guys who are involved in the community will be able to reward points to the communities that are, entering their local tournaments. Plenty of ways to award points, and of course, the Power Plus event, you can see that Evo, an Evo win netting you 550 points. That's like almost double than any Power event. That's how important it is to win Evo. Apology, man.
Dude, yeah. I mean, Evo's gonna be, as usual, like the sweatiest fighting game tournament, and I think that's every year it's like the biggest tournament. So I think this year, like, there's so many people that I think are like the favorite to win it. Like, it's not like the past Evos where it was just like, oh, Goichi's gonna win, or oh, Sonic Fox is gonna win.
Yeah.
I feel like so many players could do it, and I think that's gonna make it really exciting to watch.
Yeah, and Japan, of course, will be there at Evo as part of the things we want to see. But let's take a look at the next slide just to wrap the World Tour. Talk about it, of course. To apply for Tenkaichi is going to be coming soon, and you will be able to use any of these 3 platforms to do your events. Either Start.gg, Challenge, or Tournament will be eligible for all of the TOs to join us, to award some points to their community, and of course to be part of that tour. All of the dates and more details will come soon, so do make sure you follow at Bandai Namco Esports on Twitter on this. But that is pretty much it in terms of World Tour. We got a lot to come, of course, kicking off with Evo. That's in about a month. We are closing the season with the World Finals in 2 weeks. Then Evo. Good time to be a Dragon Ball fan, Tarrant, when you want to watch competition.
Oh, absolutely. We've got lots of huge tournaments on the way. And yeah, the World Tour 2022-2023 kicks off at Evo. Winner going to qualify for the World Finals immediately. And I absolutely love the new logo, by the way. I love that logo, man. It looks so sick.
No, I'd say graphic design definitely outdid themselves. I like the font a lot.
Yeah, it's always good to have that cool one. But 2022-2023, that is an entire full season of Dragon Ball FighterZ. A lot of event to be part of, to be enjoying this year. Starting with obviously Evo, which is the one not to miss. I mean, I'll be there. I hope I'll see some of you guys around, because it's a lot of fun. And of course, the power event list will be unveiled pretty soon. You can expect a lot of the majors you are familiar with to talk about all of this. But World Tour sides, obviously, apology, man, I have a question. Like, World Tour, am I seeing you in the World Tour?
Oh, me? Yeah. I've been taking, like, I guess, like a bit of a break in the lab code era. I can't lie, but I haven't said before, like, with this patch, like, I'm trying to, like, start competing like really hard again, and Evo is like probably going to be like the first really big tournament I'm going to be practicing for. And yeah, with the tour again, like that's kind of like what always drive my competitive spirit, I'd say. So like traveling to all these events, like I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's the one that we want to see, man. More competitors, all of you guys who are looking to enter, of course. It's gonna be cool. All of you guys looking to watch. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch all of this. But let us talk about the patch, guys. As of course, the patch came a couple days ago, and the community has been pretty hard at work to show plenty of stuff. So here is how we're gonna do it, right? We've got a couple of videos for every single character in the game, almost every single character of the game, and just like review, have some fun, talk about this, give shout outs to people who have obviously been submitting a ton of stuff. Of course, on the system changes, for the guys who might have missed the system changes on the game, I think the major one I have talked to is that if you super dash when in Spark, the opponents don't launch anymore, so you get a grounded combo, which I can't lie, I've played online, and every time I hit someone with a sparking super dash, I fail my confirm, because
for me, this has been the biggest change to get used to, because it's like something that we used to since the day the game came out. So now it's just like, it feels weird.
Yeah, exactly. But let's start with Super Saiyan Goku, the protagonist, the one and only, who's got quite a few buffs, right? His Tatsus, his flurry kicks are now air invincible. His Dragon Flash kick has more block stun, and more importantly, he's got that system kind of mechanic, which is his beams can now be cancelled into Super Dash. And with this, we've got a couple of very interesting combos submitted by some of the guys. Can we take a look at the very first one of the day? Some mid-screen source of Super Saiyan Goku. And obviously, Tarat, we're starting with one of the captains of the source, Scarlet Photon.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh.
So let's check it out here. There, that's a nice change right there. Re-jump and the side swap. Oh my goodness, look, double. It's kind of sick, man.
So as the smash, it's so sick.
Yeah, that's a clean looking combo. And you know what this is useful for as well? Like, you know how a lot of players will do like the jump beam and then like the vanish? You don't need to vanish anymore. You can confirm it with the super dash. So there's lots of good practical uses for this buff.
Dude, yeah, no, I landed that all the time. The same side beam, that's the classic. You think you're looking for the cross up, and now like the reward off of it is just like you just super dash. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a bit of challenge, and just like building on this one for the next clip is from Gamerflow, who gave us another one. That's Scarlet's clip. We can go to the next one very soon. But Gamerflow was like, "Oh, I like these rejumps. Let me show you a bit more." Rejumps, if we can get to the next clip. Scarlet Photon, of course. We got some more stuff from Scarlet to showcase right after, but we obviously have a couple of cool Super Saiyan Goku stuff. And this beam rejump, I heard you liked it.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me do a bit more. 1.
Oh, 2.
Yo,
3.
Goku has Gotenks combos now. What the hell? Man, that's crazy.
Dude, that was so much beater. Oh man.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
That is clean.
Yeah, no, this is insane. This is actually just like optimal now mid screen.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I feel like before with Goku it was always just about doing the classic 2M 5M jump 2H. Now like even mid screen, like you got some saucy combos.
Yeah, some new routes and stuff like that. You love to see it.
Yep, that's what we want. I feel like this patch like gave us a billion new routes with every single character. So that's like pretty much the one that we want to see. Let's take a look at the next one more for Super Saiyan Goku before we move to his friends, Super Saiyan Vegeta. And the next one is a bit of a mix. You don't need Vanish to convert that anymore, Terrence.
Yep, that's what I was talking about a second ago, man. It's so nice to have that. You can just
it's so good.
Yeah, that's huge because like this kind of like mix, I guess, is like preying on your opponent's reactions. It's the same way you see a lot of the Vegeta players do same side sword and stuff like that. But yeah, it's wow for Super Saiyan Goku to have that. That's really big.
Yeah, that is actually quite big, and that's pretty much the same side mix, right? It's going to catch you at some point when you expect the cross up to come out, and like a pretty good one on this. And of course, that also showcases the other change on Gohan, which can now level up anywhere, without having a slower startup. But enough with Super Saiyan Goku. Let's talk about Super Saiyan Vegeta, who's got quite a few changes, like more movements. His 5H goes way further. His 2M has way smaller recovery. He has faster starting key blast for a bit of better zoning. And his dash kicks are faster, which creates a couple of combo situations. And one of them just shows that Jump 2K having a faster startup offers you this.
Yeah, that's a nice little change there. A character that definitely was kind of struggling, I would say. It wasn't really that fun to play him. So for them to give him some new optimal combo routes and stuff like that is, it's always a nice change. Yeah,
I do like this one. A couple more rights. He's got a couple of buffs. He's it's gonna be up to the people to obviously experiment and see how you can make this for competition, because it's kind of a forgotten character at the moment, right?
Yeah, I feel like he got a little power crept. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we saw Vegeta all the time, and I feel like that not every patch they didn't really give him that much love. I think this one they gave him a lot of reduced recovery, like across the board. The 5S buff I think is big, and also the EX kick too.
Yeah.
You can like combo off of it like really easily now, which is really nice.
Yeah, you can combo off it, and I think it has more block stun as well. So it's just like a lot better tool overall. But yeah, like Super Saiyan Vegeta, it's always nice, like I said, to give him some extra tools to play with, I guess.
Yeah, he's a fun character. I want to see him, a bit more around. But let us move to Piccolo, who has a smaller
Hey.
list of changes, a bit more knockback on his auto combo, his counter is invincible. The Demon Slicer is a bit faster on the ground, but the one change that's showcased with this one is his jump heavy attack can now be jump cancelled, and this is the application for it.
Yeah. This time around, not a million Piccolo buffs, I guess. But I think this change is pretty big because now you can do like a pretty extended corner route and still get a sliding knockdown without having to spend like half a bar on EX slicer.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can do like I found like a combo where you do like all your 5S 2S and then rejump, and you can still get jump H into sliding, which is like tons of meter, and like you don't get the meter penalty either, which I think is also like another really annoying thing about ending with like air EX slicer. When you end with air DR, like you're good, you know. But yeah, besides this, like he got like a 3S buff, which is it's now head invul now, which is really nice in like the situation where like if the opponent blocked like the orb in the air, like you could just time a 3S, it'll beat like every timing of super dash. And if they block it, like you're +1, which is pretty cool, honestly. And that, and he got like the auto combo buff, which is it pushes away farther, and it's like -5. It kind of sets up like a nice orb distance. But yeah, you got some minor stuff.
That's good, to be honest. I mean, quality of life, I think, stuff.
Yeah, definitely quality of life stuff. But that combo change in the corner, it's really nice. I can't lie.
Next is Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan, couple of quality of life changes. His 2M goes much further. His 5H goes much further, so he gets to move a bit more and have a couple more opportunities to put pressure from a distance. His level 1 is now faster, but more importantly, his HDP has a higher hit stun, allowing extra combos now. Because when there is no smash, you can do this.
Yeah, no smash.
Yeah, wow, it's just a free extra. I mean, this character did a lot of damage anyway. Now you're able to throw in that EXDP mid combo and combo it easier. I mean, that's always going to be fun to play with,
Yeah,
it looks cool.
Yeah, I like the extra. I wonder what kind of fun combos the community will come up with this.
You probably can you just keep doing it? Like, I want to see if someone can just like keep doing it in the same combo.
I swear you could probably do this, call Baby B, do this again. You know what I mean?
Just do it a bunch. Yeah. It's EX moves, right? So it's gonna be a lot of blue health.
Yeah, it's quite a fun one, for Teen Gohan. Quality of life, I think that's slightly better. Would like to see how the Teen Gohan mains feel about this. Up next is a character that every patch everyone looks forward to see, hopefully buffed, and he's always buffed, but I feel like he's never buffed for people to be super happy about it. But he's got quite a few. It's Frieza. His 2H is faster. His eye lasers are now much faster, and he gets so much extra stuff. We start with, because we like TODs, so let's go for a solo TOD for a start from a man like Xiao.
Oh man!
Yeah. Also, shout outs to Xiao, by the way. A lot of the videos you're gonna see in here, by the way, spoilers, is from him. Man has been fighting all the sauce.
Yeah,
the Frieza combos are so crazy now.
Yeah, man. Like,
look at
the
that.
cannon,
He's actually so sick.
the cannon combo as well. The Resurrection F.
I love.
Like now you can like combo off of the explosion, like the 236X. Like you get that as a combo extension. You can combo off like the death ball. Like there's all these like new combos that he can do now. Yeah, and it's cool. I feel like they kind of just like doubled down on making Frieza like a good point character, as opposed to like maybe like buffing and assists. I think that's like a really common thing that people wanted for him. Yeah. But instead they're like, no, like we'll give him more meter gain, more on hit, and like if you play him on point, you can maybe now get to the golden Frieza, which is like something they've been buffing a lot overall, right? So I think with all these new combos and like meter gain, like you're gonna see it a lot more.
This one is so cool.
Yo,
so
that was sick. Did you see that?
My man got hit in his own combo just to continue the combo. Cremesis is the king, Italian player. Is the king of finding these cursed combos. So vanishes, gets hits. And then,
I was going to say it wouldn't be a Cremesis combo without something extremely unusual and cursed. But yeah, he hit it on the money right there. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, I actually love it. Like, it was such a fun one. And we have one more for Frieza from Xiao again, which is, I heard you like the eye beams. Yeah.
Ooh, beams.
Yeah, just tell him with your eyes. Just give him the death stare.
I love how Shout always keeps the combos relevant as well. Like look at his team against Super Broly here and the stage and stuff. This is what happened in that 1 hour that he was getting the beat down on, you know, where they were messing up the fusion with Piccolo. Now this is sick.
Dude, it's so sick. The I-beams are insane.
Yeah,
I actually think that changes like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And like it's really good for neutral as well. I've been seeing Chris G play a bit, and like he's been going ham with the Frieza. It's cool. It's cool. I like the Frieza changes a lot.
Yeah, I was watching Chris G play some Frieza on point with his team now, and yeah, it looks like the meter gain that he gets is very, very vastly improved. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some more Frieza perhaps in the World Tour.
Yep. Up next is Captain Ginyu, and Captain Ginyu got a couple of changes. The more important one are that his auto combo has a vacuum effect to steal the corner and get mixed, and his Tokusentai has Ki Blast invincibility. So this is the kind of stuff he's going to be able to do now, right? Because this change now adds a vacuum effect. You can actually corner assist and steal the corner and actually get a corner mix there. And I'm not going to lie, like, I got hit.
That's
It's actually huge for Ginyu because like he's so good at like putting you in block stun for so long, right? But it's like his mix up isn't really there, right? He obviously doesn't have the 2L low. That would be pretty cheap. But I think this is like a huge buff to his corner game. Like you do the knockdown Goldo Raccoon, and then you get your assist back, and now you have the left right option. I think that's like huge for Ginyu's pressure.
Yeah. That's the one. And the next video we have covered Ginyu is showing that the Ginyu Force, a couple of the Ginyu Force members, Goldo and Raccoon, are invincible to Ki Blast. So yeah, good luck zoning him out when you know. And you know what that means? That also means that me as a non-Ginyu player, I'm gonna have to keep track of who's the next Tokusentai to know if I can Ki Blast or not. Which I don't have the brain capacity for that, man. I can't lie.
Bro, this buff's kind of sick actually. Like that is like a big improvement for Ginyu right there. Yeah. Could be scary.
Oh, yeah, and it's also for the Goldo as well. You got some Ki Blasts involved because I always felt like that Raccoon action wasn't that good. Like I felt like it was always one of the weaker ones. So it's cool they like gave it like the Ki Blast involved, you know.
Yeah, it does have a use now. Let's move to Trunks, the next one. Trunks, who got quite a few buffs. His 2M goes much further. His Shining Slash is faster, but more importantly, his Cyclone Buster has a much higher hit stun. And look at this flip license loop from Sage. I'm always happy when I see Sage on Trunks, one of the main Trunks master. And a lot of people having like messing with loops. But Sage is like, let me make it even more, like with more flips, because you could do a single flip loop. He's doing the double flip.
Really sick stuff, man. Like I have actually seen a lot of people having fun with this combo as well. I watched Lotus playing Trunks recently, and he was busting out this combo as well. So yeah, like this character's definitely got some cool looking stuff now. I mean, he did anyway, right? But
yeah, he's getting like that. That's also overall you can actually reach like a good amount of damage in the corner with this. So it's quite cool to see that. Trunks got a couple of change, got a different flip now, which we're waiting to see like good applications of it. But his air flip is now pretty much instant, so allows you to mix. But plenty of ways to do new stuff with Trunks. As a former Trunks player, I'm looking for ways to rekindle my friendship with
come
Trunks.
on, man.
So, I don't know. Like I will see. I might. But up next is Cell. Cell, his 5L got buffed and moves forward a bit more. His Rolling Crush is faster, but obviously he gets the beam into Super Dash extension. So, you get some extra bombos in the corner with this. And that's the kind of stuff he's going to be able to give you now.
Oh man, this combo looks sick as well. But yeah, like I feel like giving more characters that beam Super Dash extension is... it really does open up more routes than you would think. Like a lot of these characters really do benefit from it, and it's cool to see how creative people can get with those,
No, yeah, and it's like a change. I feel like it's just throughout the board, like for every character that has a beam, and every character I feel like get benefits from it combo wise a lot.
Yeah, it gives so many like new routes and everything, and Cell obviously is the one. I've seen Shanks tweeting that he thinks Cell is so fun to play, he's more fun to play now. So, Cell mains are eating good, but you know who else is eating good? I think one of the characters that we might see more now after these buffs because she was already a good character. Android 18, gets a better auto combo. She gets a much further reaching 5M, and she also gets this. So the 214L in the air is much faster, so you get loops. With this, you can just call the bro multiple times for the corner combo.
Oh man, they love giving this character loops, huh? First they gave her the disc combo,
the disc loops,
and now they've given her this 17 loops. Like, man, she gets the crazy Oki off the level 3. She is good this patch, man.
Her disc loop got changed, by the way, because the disc is now faster, so she has different routes, but she still got loops.
Yeah, I hear the disc loops are like even easier now, or better now overall. So on top of getting this new loop, so she's definitely eaten. And like the standing medium, like you said, oh my god, that buff is so big for her.
That's massive.
And her level 3 Oki like is still intact.
Exactly.
So she's still, I think she's like one of the biggest winners in my opinion.
I agree
with the standing M buff and her level 3 Oki not getting nerfed.
Yeah, she has like a solid mixed level 3 mid screen, so definitely a character you can expect to see a bit more, and she has a bit more. Speaking of character changes, once again we're gonna move to Gotenks, who's got a couple of changes. Of course, he's got the beam change into Super Dash, so we're gonna talk more about this as well, because that's like one of the new big damage routes that he gets in the corner turrets.
Yes, absolutely. So the beam routes for him, you can combine it with the shout cancels to get some good damage. Look, you get more than 6k now before supers. Like, yeah, that definitely made some big damage combos for him with that those beam super dashes.
Dude, that's insane. That's so damage.
Really good, right? So before the optimal was to go for the medium spin into the auto combo, but now you can just get this instead, and it just really racks up the damage. 6.2k before supers is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. I think like a lot of characters are now reaching the 6k pre super in this patch, so you can expect to hit pretty hard with these ones. But of course, the other big change is the ghosts have added recovery, which completely changes the life of Ghost Oki enjoyers. But we got a clip to show the new height route. So what can you do now for Ghost Oki, Tyrant, when you watch the clip?
Okay, so basically you need to now, like, you can still get Ghost Oki. It is possible. It's just not as autopilot as before. Like before, you could just do like 2H, the normal B&B, and then 7H. So you just like fall back into place, set up the ghosts. But now I think we have a clip where we show it. But the basically, if you're doing that one now, you have to fast fall to get the ghost to hit meaty, and you don't get a safe jump anymore. So like they really just gave it a lot more recovery and stuff. In the clip that we had lined up, here we are. Yes, so you can, in fact, there is a specific route to get the right height so it can still hit meaty, like with ease, and you don't have to auto time anything right there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so you can see right here, Vegeta will be set to vanish on wake up. Yeah, you can still that catches all techs as well, up tech, like neutral tech, all of that. So yeah, so of course Gotenk's still a high execution character, and this just adds to that, honestly.
Yeah, I can understand why they want like the buff to his reward on hit is higher now, because but now like if you land like a Dragon Rush or something in the corner, like you can't just do whatever jump H backdash goes like that. That's not going to be like immediate. You have a very particular setup, and even that one isn't like the far away ghost. Like one of them still meaties, so that's pretty big nerf to him. But there's still ways to set it up though. That's cool.
Yeah, you have to mean it, on this. But up next is Krillin, who has some, I would say it's more like quality of life changes. Obviously, the after image has been buffed, but the Senzu Bean has less recovery. So this is what Krillin can do: heal himself and combo. So this is the most optimal combo on Earth. Look, it's about like 6k damage and heals him.
Wow. I mean, you can't.
My man is literally eating mid combo.
Yeah.
Like how?
Dude, that's so sick.
HP optimal combos, bro. That's what we got.
It's literally the most optimal combo ever. It literally steals life of you getting absolutely everything. Shout out to RC Burrito, one of the Krillin masters. If you guys like Krillin, you need to follow this guy on Twitter, because we have another clip from RC Burrito showing the damage that Krillin can do in the corner now as well with the changes. And yeah, that's a lot.
Bro, Krillin, his character does so much damage anyway. Damn.
Dude, yeah. And once again, the beam into SD, man, it adds so much damage.
For sure.
Yeah, and Krillin
Yeah.
having this like gives like the perfect height as well. That is a cool one. Like that's actually a very cool one. Yeah, I can't lie.
Very nice. Shouts to RC Burrito, one of the big character specialists.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always been. I've always seen most of the cool Krillin coming from this guy on Twitter. So it's good to see that. We had Garlic Bread doing well with Krillin at CEO. So he's about to be eating.
Yeah, my man Garlic's gonna be real happy with these changes.
Right now, guys, we need to talk about the character. His name is Kid Buu. And I think he might be back. Because
maybe.
he got his unique attacks buffed. So yes, watch your toes.
Bro, I don't think he ever went away, honestly. Like in terms of character strength, I mean, a lot of people kind of moved away from the character, but yeah, they definitely gave him some interesting tools here.
Like off 3M full screen, meterless conversion, thanks to these changes. Yeah, back when did he leave? That's true. He actually didn't leave. I'm being nice by saying he's back. I'm actually kind of getting into the whole, Kid Buu mains are very expert in downplaying, so
that's for sure.
They got me.
They've been good at that for years.
It's the one, you get staircase, you get regen. That's actually a really cool one. Yeah.
So much before the smash. Yeah, before the smash, you get like a whole freaking combo. It's nuts.
It's huge. You had to spend resources before to convert off that. Now you just combo off of it.
Yeah, I know,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it obviously is crazy, but a cool change. And another one we have is a sparking mix. Chat, I want you to press 1 if you got hit.
At any point.
At any point.
There we go. I'm hit.
Oh god.
I think I got hit 45 times.
I didn't realize those quarter fall out.
Can I play, please? Is it
Oh,
2-player?
It's my turn to play Xbox.
Is this a 2-player game? Look at this.
Your single player mode looking kind of nice, I can't lie.
Yeah, story mode. Story mode combos. That's mad.
Oh, man. This is huge for Kid Buu, man. Like, I feel like before, a lot of people were mostly just complaining about his reward on hit, and like his tools are still amazing. They've like always been super duper good, but it was definitely the damage that was like kind of the issue. And now I'm seeing like some of the combos that Nitro is posting. He's getting like 4K off of like a 5L like solo, and that's huge. I think that was like one of Kid Buu's biggest problems this like past patch. So I feel like it's just kind of just gone now. It's back.
Congratulations to Nitro for winning every event of a Kid Buu mix now. Part of the things that we will see. But next character is the other Buu, Majin Buu. Majin Buu is eating good as well because he's getting even more anti-air moves because the butt slam is now anti-air. But he also gets this relaunch now with the new changes.
No, yeah, I think the invul and the butt slam, I get the relaunch there. I think the invul and the butt slam is pretty big for his jump S now. If you want to like super dash at his jump S, like you can just get butt slammed and get punished for that. So I think that's really big.
Yeah,
I feel like Majin Buu is still like a pretty strong character. Not really represented that much as usual. He's always been a very technical character.
Yeah. He's in that bracket with like, I don't know, some of the weirder characters. Like they're strong, but kind of like Krillin and stuff. Like they're good characters, but not many people really want to put the time in.
I think even more like I've tried to play him because I like the idea of his gameplay, but he's so like different and
it's weird, right?
And, like when you switch from character to character, it's good to have characters who share similarities because then you can actually like have easy conversion and stuff. Majin Buu is like every time the character comes in, you change games in your head. It makes him like quite difficult to play on this. But a character with good buffs. Then we get to Nappa. Nappa has got small quality of life changes. His jump light has more active frames, to help in air to airs conversions. But more importantly, the arm break is now plus when charged, so you can actually be quite annoying with this with an assist. As long as you charge it more than 34 frames, it becomes plus.
You get that.
Yeah, I was labbing this. It's +2 if you charge it up, and you can do it off the medium and EX ones as well. It's the second one, so you can kind of like condition the opponent with the EX one. Like, am I gonna do slight charge, which is -5, and that'll punish you for mashing, or am I gonna wait a little bit longer and get the plus frames? I think the light arm break is the big one. It's gonna be big for like crushing DR and like maintaining plus frames. It's good, but it's pretty tight. It's pretty hard to do to get the 34 frame arm break. You got to practice it for sure to get it as at the perfect fastest possible timing to B plus.
Yeah,
that's always nice to have though. You know, execution being rewarded. And more ways for Nappa to stay in your face and potentially plant Cyberman. You know, I'm sure the Nappa players are going to be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, he's a character I'm seeing a bit more, you know, lately. He's definitely, you know, a fun character to watch. Not to play against, you get mixed, but you know, that's.
I see Plug in the chat. I know he's scheming right now.
Yeah.
Always be scheming. Moving next to Android 16, who has got quite a few buffs, a lot of changes in recovery and everything. But the main change is his J2H. So look at the meter builds of this.
Oh, 16's back.
Damn,
it's a question.
Oh,
yeah. This is another character where I feel like, you know, has like good tools, but the reward, the solo reward wasn't there. And you know, overall this patch is like a lot of combo buffs, but I think certain characters are gonna benefit more from just having overall better combos than others. And I think 16 is a pretty good example of one. Like, yeah, getting this kind of reward is crazy. It's something like I feel like has been missing for him for a while.
Yeah, and it's like 4K mid screen of an instant air dash. You know, move a good amount of meter build, so you know, solid for this one. We'll see how this one goes. Up next is one of the characters who is eating the best with this patch, I think. Yamcha got a ton of changes. You can do the wolf attack multiple times. The jump to edge can now be cancelled on landing. He's got plenty of changes. The beam, of course, can be cancelled into super dash. So Yamcha is now a person who does damage. Look at this corner combo of 2H.
Yeah, it's nuts. They really did
to the beam
go crazy on Yamcha, actually.
Oh my god, dude, the damage buff
5.5k pre super, no assists on 2H.
Yeah, Yamcha, damn. That new combo they gave him with the dive kick and the follow ups is so sick, man.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, so his damage is super duper buffed,
and he gets stuff like this mid screen as well with it. It's not just in the corner. Like, obviously not this optimal, but still he gets like mid-screen routes. He can bring you to the corner easily. Yeah, he's definitely eating good this patch.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good because like Yamcha has been a low damage character for too long. It's good to see him, you know, having conversions. And speaking of damage, our next combo with Yamcha is we got a solo TOD from Yamcha. Yes, Yamcha himself. You know, like the man with no damage output.
The baseball player.
Yeah. So look, it starts like pretty much mid-screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah.
So sick.
That's mid-screen.
Man, I love his combos now. I might actually pick him up now because he looks too fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, that's so much damage. Actually, that's great. That's so weird to see.
I know. It looks like a fan mod or something like that. You know?
Yeah. Seriously.
Sick.
Oh, yeah, that's huge for him. I felt like before it made sense that he had low damage in the older versions, but I think like over time, like, you know, his neutral's always been kind of lacking, and I still think that's still like an issue for him. But at least now, like if you do get in, like the reward is there, which is huge for him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I like that, to be honest. I think that's gonna, you know, help the character to have a bit of this. And you know, this change also means that any air-to-air conversion will be able to deal damage, right? Because you're gonna be able to dive,
that's actually
dive, continue, and still have the smash. So, like, I think that's the kind of thing that we can expect to see from Yamcha. But up next, after Yamcha, we got Tien. Small amount, quality of changes, quality of life changes. I would say, you know, reduce recovery on a couple of normals, change distance on the crane strike, but more importantly, the Chaozu call.
Yeah, so I just posted this one actually, and it's pretty cool. It's always a change I wanted, special canceling into Chaozu. So what I do here is I confirm into Chaozu, use Chaozu for the Oki, and you do a combo route that lets you kill with a standing normal, and then you on the kill cancel into the dud Chaozu, which refreshes your Chaozu for the next character. I think it's super cool because, like, you know how Gogeta could do a level up after he gets the kill with the normal. I was like, oh dude, now Tia could do that. That's sick.
That's nice actually. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and also his 5H, it reduced its recovery, so now you can combo 5H into 2M. Before, you can only do 5H into like a light. So that's also like another big buff for his damage. And now, and one more thing was you can special cancel or super cancel your specials. So you can do like a DR ender, do both the volleyball fist follow ups, and then cancel into Chaozu. The Chaozu level 3, which is like huge damage buff, and like man, it is a change I've been wanting for so long since like season 1. I'm like, this is so arbitrary. Let him just like cancel into Chaozu. That'd be so cool.
I mean, that's just what TN needs, right? More damage.
Yeah. I feel like he wasn't doing enough damage before.
That man hits like a truck. But like he will hit even more. No, that's what we want. Up next is another one who is eating well with the patch. It's Adult Gohan. Who's got quite a few changes. He can now level up all the way to level 7, with from any knockdown. His crouch light is faster, his standing light moves forward. His DP can be comboed into when he's more than level 1. His jump S is much faster. And this is the kind of stuff that you can expect to see. So this is a new loop in the corner, thanks to the beam conversion and the 2L that is faster. So like, gets a solid amount of damage.
What level is Gohan here?
1.
Wow. That's crazy.
Dude,
got a damage.
That's insane.
He does a ton of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is 6.2k.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what that's going to be like when he levels up more?
Oh, but wait, don't worry, Taran, because right after this, the next clip is like this combo, but slightly optimized from Scarlet Photons. The next clip is same person, Scarlet, the Adult Gohan master himself, who showed us.
Shout out to Scarlet, always posting the Adult Gohan sauce.
Yeah, that's if you like Adult Gohan and you like sauce, that's the guy you should follow on this.
That's the same one, right?
No, I can move to the next one. If we can have some more, we can potentially. Production is fighting. We can do the one right after if needed. Production is currently trying to save the next one. It's okay. We can go to the next one. I heard you like comboing DPs.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to be training Videl, not beating her ass. Come on. What are you doing?
He's like, hey Videl, this is a DP. Look, yeah, like that. Yeah, you see how I do it? Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Do you think this is like really useful though? Like I think this combo is so funny.
It's
but,
useful
yeah,
for
it looks
people
so
like
dumb.
me
Like, look at this.
who are playing to troll and have fun.
Yeah,
like you hit that, then it's useful for content creators.
for sure.
That's a meme combo, bro. If you hit me with that, don't try and shake my hand
so
afterwards. Damn.
Oh, man.
It's a fun one. It's a very fun one.
Sure, you can.
Dude, all the uppercuts, man. All the uppercuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
How
yeah,
you feeling about the
yeah?
How are you feeling about the jump S change, by the way, for
So
Gohan?
it's quite good because it actually allows him to like kinda annoy from a distance. The problem with his jump S before is that the recovery was so long that if you press jump S and the opponent pressed something at the same time, good, thank you, you lost. That's not the thing anymore. But on the other side, that jump S, now, if Adult Gohan is level 0, he cannot have a corner knockdown with jump S into 2-1 for L, because the S doesn't move up as much as before, so it ends up whiffing. So like that's the main thing. We might find other combos. But at the end of the day, I would like to remind everyone that Adult Gohan level 0 is not a character. He does not exist.
Yeah.
Like, if you play Adult Gohan...
Play him second.
Yeah, you play him second,
you level him up,
you tag him in, and then you play Adult Gohan.
Yes.
Right? It's the one. But yeah, you can save that combo a bit, but it doesn't change that. Don't play level... Try not to play level 0 Adult Gohan. It happens, of course. But
for sure. I'm also really happy that you can just... Now the level up, you can just go all the way. You can just level up all the way and it like freezes them.
Sick.
I think that's so sick.
Yeah, I was one of those. I wanted a hard knockdown if you use more than 3 bars because it does no damage anyway, but they still don't want to. So,
I think when we played at Combo Breaker Damascus, I don't know if you remember, but I think you actually went for this, and this is before the patch, and it just like dropped for like no reason.
Yeah, and I lost the game. Thank you. GG's. I had one too much level.
Yeah, that was that. It's good that that's more consistent now. You know.
Yeah, I like it,
for
to be honest.
sure.
I think it's like a lot of changes that give him like way higher damage output and quality of life. It doesn't fundamentally change the character, so I think he struggles in the same areas, but he's more efficient, so that kind of erases like the side struggles, because now he literally does like 6.4k before supers and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of mad on this. But let's move to the next one. The next one, don't worry guys, the next videos, they're actually at normal speed. I would like to let you know. It's Hit. Hit can now stance at the lights, at the speed of lights. So this is what he can do in the corner now. You like loops?
Yeah, he's kind of schmoving in this patch. I can't lie.
I didn't do so much damage. He just did light.
I know, what the hell.
That's crazy.
Loops.
Yeah, dude, the stance cancel is so fast now.
Yeah, it's sick, innit? There you go. Now you two at home can do loops with ease. No execution required.
If you've always wanted loops, you literally need one button and one stick for this loop.
Exactly.
It's a very fun one. Just to Young Easy, you know, one of the hits around there, submitting this one. Up next with hits, I have some hit mix. And I'm not gonna lie, OB has been posting a lot of clips, and the next one is one of OB's clips. And every time I watch his clips, it looks like they're actually sped up. Watch.
Yeah, no, dude. These clips are scaring me, man. Yeah, his 5L is 0 on block now, I think, which is crazy. His 5L is so good. Oh my god, the mix.
Look at this.
His character moves too fast now.
I think they sped up his the ice command grabber's fat.
That's
It's
so
faster.
fast. No way. The
Look
command
out.
grab is so fast now.
Yeah, look out for any hit players in the World Tour, man, because you need to be on your toes.
I was about to say, in World Finals in 2 weeks, we already have Gohan and Raptor coming.
Yeah, exactly.
And the French community has kind of been like, yeah, I'm a hitman now. So, yeah, we might see...
Yeah, I saw Wawa change his profile picture too.
yeah. They were like, yep,
I was like,
am
oh
now
no,
a
he's
hitman.
played hit now too. Oh god.
Yeah, so we'll see what Hit is saying on this, but he's definitely eating very good. Up next is Super Saiyan Blue Goku with a couple of changes. He can select the distance he wants to move, with his normals, but also thanks to the 2LL change, he gets extra combos.
Yeah, and the 5LL now moves him a little bit forward. Before, his auto combo in neutral, I think, was always like pretty bad. It was more just for pressure. I think now, like, if you do happen to whiff an L, the 5LL will kind of close the gap a tiny bit more and go low on your opponent. And yeah, there's some spicy optimal combos. These links are super hard, by the way. I was trying them earlier. Oh man,
They look mad hard.
You can get the links like that.
And I actually think that the traditional loop. This is just to show the changes, but I think the old loop actually does more, right? Because he definitely breaks 6k with his normal combos. I know that much.
Yeah, for sure. Also, his EX dive kick has reduced recovery. So now, before, after you did 2H into EX dive kick, you could guard cancel it, and you would just punish them. But now you recover in time and just block their guard cancel, which makes his mix-ups like way better. And his 2H, you can choose to go forward, like, which is the normal 2H. It kind of goes forward, or you can hold back and do like a 2H kind of in place, which I like that change a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's C4. These ones. Up next is Blue Vegeta, who has a faster air command grab, which is one of the changes, and a couple of reduced recovery on different ones. So this is like one of the ways that you can now, mix a bit more with this. If the opponent's crouching, you can get to use that command grab a bit more, even after the opponent doesn't jump. You can still like not convert, but make this mix afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. So if they do happen to crouch and avoid your grab, you can still pile on the pressure and potentially open them up, which is always nice,
I get hit by that command grab anyway, so I'm
standing.
I am not concerned by this change. I got hit before. Like,
yeah, it already was so fast. Like, now it's faster.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, small changes for him. But up next, I hope you guys like your food very saucy. And when I say saucy, it's like, you get like 2 fries and just like ketchup all over around. Because we're moving to Beerus! And Beerus, he's got a faster orb with a 2-6S, like much faster orb on this. His standing unique attack can be performed multiple times in a combo. And of course, he's all over like Saucier. The first change is there, from Talios. Have fun.
Oh
yeah,
my
like just
goodness.
Yeah, shout
Do
out to
do we need
Telios,
to talk?
Beerus master.
Yeah, absolute specialist.
Oh man,
Man, look at this cool combo.
Dude,
Ends in
it's
the
crazy.
Hakai as well. Erased.
Yeah, dude, the spheres of destruction, like the multiple orb special, it has it's just faster now.
It's
so
faster,
like
yeah.
using it in combos is just so much easier
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pressure as well. Like it's super crazy.
He got every single orb to hit. Not a single orb was wasted on this day. Every single one hit.
Listen, he
Yeah,
bought all of these
dude.
footballs. He had to play them. He has to play with them constantly and constantly. Beerus has been putting a ton of work. And of course, Talios has been submitting a lot. So the next clip is another clip from Talios. Corner 1, have fun.
Oh,
No,
man.
yeah. And before, like you could do this combo. I think it was just like really hard
Or did
because
you
I remember
need
I'd see
assists,
Garlic
maybe?
Bread go for it. Now it's like just do it. Like the 2-3, it's just so much faster.
Mm.
The spheres of destruction, like it's super duper good.
It's a
It is
cool
so
looking
A lot
fast.
of
combo.
damage.
Yeah. It is so freaking fast, and it makes like that combo in the corner. I was loving this on stream, and it's so freaking cool. Like literally, you get all of this.
Yeah.
You just need to like delay it enough to get all three Beerus balls after with a jump M. Because as you said, right, Talios uses all of the orbs with his combos. He doesn't waste them, and that's what like does the extra damage.
Really cool.
No, yeah.
Like I'm
Beerus-
just
Beerus is Eden.
yeah. He's such a cool character, right? Like I wish more people played him. Honestly.
No, dude. And like
yeah.
I feel like he was already like this like most recent patch like really good. I think
I
him
know.
getting-
Big.
This
This
buff
is
is
big
huge, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
He gets choose the 6x Oki of anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is scary, bro.
Yeah, before you only got that off of like sliding
Yeah.
jump H.
You needed sliding jump H or Dragon Rush to
Yeah.
set it up
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
right? Like now you get it out all the time.
Yeah, it's huge because before you could do like down tech into super dash and like the orbs would go away. Now if you meaty and if they reflect there, right? That's and your jab gets reflected, those orbs are still in front of you. Like you have to deal with them in some way. So that situation is just so strong. Like you can't just super dash like he could 2H you. You have to like jump over it or like do something. It's super strong and so many layers after.
It is, well, a character who is saucy as always and puts more pressure. Up next is Goku Black. Goku Black has a faster 2H, has a change on his 5S. The physical hitbox comes out even from up close. And of course, the beams are cancelling to Super Dash, so he gets extra corner damage.
Yeah, Goku Black actually got some pretty cool changes. I was actually messing around with him. Yeah, like that. The beam super dash is nice. He also gets that off of the command grab, the Zamasu command grab. He can actually get like a super dash follow up on that, which is really sick. Up close, the S, he can get like not like a legit mix, but like he can get pressure. Because like you said, the S comes out, the projectile comes out, and it locks him down. He can teleport in there. It's really cool actually, some of the stuff that he got, like little things, but I think that it helps him overall.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Yeah, and now his M teleport like puts him in like the middle of the screen, which I think is pretty interesting for his movement and neutral. Like you can kind of just go there, float, air dash back, do a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, the combos that he got, like you can do like 5H smash into the command grab and like super dash after. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
cool.
I like this. And of course, another one we have is a solo mix from Goku Black, the challenge you mentioned, the teleport on this. He's getting a bit more mix possibilities.
Yeah, see, that's kind of cool, right? Like you can catch your opponent off guard. Like yes, they can get out, but maybe you call an assist next time or you mix it up. It can be tough to deal with.
For sure. I think another thing with this too is if you do 5S, right? You can beat this with like super dash on defense or whatever, but if you have the H Gatling still available, if they try to do an immediate super dash like on defense, like you can just 5H them and punish them for it. So
Yes,
you can kind of condition them to respect the 5S wave. So there's some layers you can build with it. I think it's really good for his solo game.
Yes. Up next is we're gonna talk about this one, right? Android 21. So Android 21 has got a couple of changes inside the game, for of course, with a couple of changes normal, so you can get that connection, that bombo, with the 1M. You can in 1M after 5H smash in the corner because 5H has less recovery.
Yeah. So now you can do 5H into the 1M. But I just gotta say real quick, I'm so happy her level 3 got nerfed. Let's go!
Yeah, that's like the big one that I wanted to see as well. Like that level 3, it was too good. Let's be honest. So
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people sad about it going, but I'm like, your character has absolutely everything. Let one thing not be there. And actually, the thing I kinda quote unquote like about what happens now is that with the air level 3, you can still get a high-low, which, remember, most characters just have a high-low after level 3, and like they're still alive but not dead. You know, and outside of it, she's a great character, right? But if you use the other
still
one,
amazing buttons, like amazing.
So if you use the other one that gets the steals, you pretty much have no way to get a safe jump after this, but you get steals. So you basically will be, do I want steals or not? Yesterday I was with Tyrant commentating a tournament, and we're watching Raurkas, and what Raurkas was doing was he was using the ground one. And then what he was immediately doing was the far tail, right, the 3M, into the EX ball. So if you get hit by the 3M, you convert. If you don't get hit by the 3M, the EX ball is plus enough that you dash and mix. So a way to circumvent this one. But yeah, it's all of this. Otherwise, you can still seek refuge to like Android 21 -3. So like, and have mix after your level 3.
Yeah,
but
play 18, bro. Or just, or be happy that your level 3 gets blue life and all the stocks back. You know, you don't need the Oki.
Getting 4 stocks is still really good.
Exactly.
It's still really good.
Not all level 3s get blue life back either. So
yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, she's still an excellent character. I don't think. It's,
absolutely.
All this, and yeah, her air level 3 gives you a high low, and yeah, that's like, I don't know. I play Adult Gohan, man. I high low all the time. It's my life. It's pain. But next, let's move to Bardock. Bardock got his auto combo buffed. Everyone's dream. I have PTSD from season 2, but this is another change for.
So this change is actually really interesting. So what he's doing is he's actually vanishing. It's not like a beam into vanish where you recover sooner from your vanish because you already had the vanish, your beam into when you reflect a beam into vanish, right? This is on reaction. They did a bad vanish. I did reflect. The only character that could get this punished before was Yamcha. Like you could do EX Wolfang Fist, and now Bardock is the other character that can get a punish here. This is actually very, very rare to be able to do this because they made his lariat faster. Yeah. So I think that's huge. Honestly, it's definitely some. I feel like it's right, you know, because he's always been the lariat guy. That was Bardock's thing. So it makes sense that he has a lariat that can do something that other lariats can't.
Yeah, I like that, to be honest. Gives a use to the lariat, as you said, the OG, you know, is him. So it makes work on this. Up next is Z. Broly has a couple of reduced recovery on moves, a couple of increased recovery on other moves. The gigantic claw pretty much goes full screen as well, and like can be like charged, but also the jump L is faster, so you get a new rejump.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I mean, this character definitely a threat. Always, you know, like you can always count on this character if he's on your team. And now they gave him some nice stuff like that, you know, gives him a bit better solo stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm still confused as to whether Z Broly is buffed or nerfed, because he got buffs and nerfs at the same time. So I don't know overall yet where it goes. I think he's changed, and it will take time to know if he's better or worse. But yeah, question.
Yeah, I do think the nerf to 5S is probably the biggest biggest nerf. Now when you block 5S point blank, it's -9, which was like before it was so good in like his stagger pressure and also just like full screen. It was just like, you know, you just kept shooting over and over. So now if you like super jump his ki blast somehow, you can like get a punish like more easily because there's more recovery on whiff. So I think it's a good nerf to him. But his 2L is also 0 on block now, which is really good for him.
Yeah. So, you know, he's a little bit worse further away, but he's a little bit better up close. So
yeah. Also his EX grab, if you charge it, I don't know if you see it. It just kind of goes the whole screen.
See Zamasu getting grabbed like I was. Oh, you are trying to fly, no?
Yeah, there's no fly zone.
So yeah, like this is the character for Z Broly. After Z Broly, the one and only Vegeta. Vegeta, his 5M has increased recovery, which I actually think is a pretty like fair nerf. His H kicks have different scaling, but look at this. Yeah, Look at the 5S buff that's faster. Gives you so many combos now.
Yeah, the so his grounded orbs are faster, and the 2S is faster as well. So, I mean, if you think about it, if you weigh up the nerf to the kicks and the 5M, I think that it's just he's kind of the same, to be honest. Like you're still going to see him everywhere.
I think effectively the only change in his game plan is that he cannot just press 5M 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
But,
like,
like,
5M backdash 5M is definitely weaker now for sure.
Yeah,
That's the one thing that actually changed about his game plan is this. Everything else is like his kicks will do less damage, but he has a couple of like combo routes to change to just like still deal a good amount of damage.
I think that what you would do now, instead of like starting your combo, if you get like a grounded hit, instead of starting your combo with like the kicks, you would just do like the 5H rejump, and you still get like a ton of damage. So I think Vegeta players will just go more for the rejumps rather than the kicks for a starter.
Yeah, I think it's just this. So still don't worry, like he's still out there. And if you're on 5Ms, you can seek refuse to with 18.
Yep, and his assist is also the same. So.
She welcomes you all, guys.
Yep. Yeah, that A assist is still intact, guys. So go nuts.
But yes, the Vegito A assist is probably like the main talking point about Vegito. Next, let's talk about another big winner of the patch, Zamasu. He can do 4LL now. His 5H goes further out. His 2H is faster. He's got quite a few changes. So let's take a look first at the 236S being faster with Zamasu, thanks to Face Al Dente.
Yeah, this 236S is nice. Zamasu for sure. Also, you can see it, the change there. The wall of light, the orbs, they come out faster and they give more hits done. So, Zamasu players are eating good right now.
The orbs being faster is actually insane.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Faisal, always the master of Zamasu combos.
Faisal was he was sleeping, and the patch dropped, and I think the fact that the patch wrote buffed Yamcha and buffed Zamasu, he just came out of nowhere.
I'm back, baby.
Just came out of the Shadow Realm like, I'm back.
Yeah, it definitely got woke.
His 2H is faster too. Like, man.
Yeah. That's another cool one as well. And that 2H is really strong, So.
That's the one that you want to see on this. And yes, the other one is just to see the wall of light. So the orbs having so much hit stun. Like, look at how much hit stun it gets.
So much damage, dude.
Bro. His
character is already so good. I'm surprised because I guess it's kind of a universal thing. Everyone just got better combo damage. So nobody didn't kind of get that to some extent for the most part. So man, but him having it, I was like, damn, he got a buff too to his combos. It's huge.
This is so cool. The H and then the orbs hit. That's nuts, man.
That is so
I know
much,
Zane will be very happy too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Along with the Beerus buffs.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of the players know definitely. Every once in a while you get buffed by a patch. That's when you make it count. That's when you make it count. When you're blessed, you just make it work and make it count, and that's a really cool one. I think we'll see some more Face Al Dente in the next few weeks as he's having fun, with his team. But Zamasu, then the next character is Base Goku. So Base Goku, very small changes. Of course, there is the beam into Super Dash is one of the changes. His jump 2H is faster to guarantee that you get the sliding knockdown pretty much like after high hit stun decay regardless. And the 5S, just like Super Saiyan Goku, it gets like a wall bounce. So look at what you get from a Ki Blast.
Oh my goodness.
It's really, really nice for his combos. I felt like base Goku was always like pretty good. I think his pick rate kind of went down like a tiny bit, but like I always felt like he was pretty strong. So it's nice that he can convert this.
I think it's just that in the meta where you want characters who have fast moving specials, that's the thing he lacks. So people have kind of like moved away from him, but that's about it. Like he's an excellent character. He gets like full screen Ki Blast kind of conversion.
Now you can also do 5SSS into the 3S, like the ones that come from the floor. I've also seen that as like a conversion too, which is really good.
Up next is Base Vegeta. Base Vegeta, less recovery on the 2M. less damage on the Ki Blast, on the Ki Blast, so like it changes a lot on combos, and the disc has been buffed, so you get so much more of the disc now that you can start to become a proper menace from a full screen thanks to this.
Yeah, he can definitely threaten you with those discs, man. Very, very fast moving, and you get the follow-ups on that. So, yeah, base Vegeta, I feel like this is a good change as well. I know he got like a couple nerfs as well, but like this is still decent for him, you know?
Yeah, I think his more enough is like the jump S, being less damage.
Yeah.
Since all of his corner combos are there with like air loops.
Yes, exactly.
It does nerf it, but that segues perfectly in our next clip, which shows some of the new loops that he gets in the corner to kind of circumvent this this nerf and get some good damage regardless. This is what you get with the disc.
Oh yeah, so the
got
disc.
the disc loop.
Yeah, the disc starts off the combo now. I guess that's the optimal stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, like 5.7k. I don't think we're gonna complain.
And of course, don't forget like the main like the damage for base Vegeta is quite deceiving because that throw up actually like when he throws you up in the air, you get like a ton of damage on whatever super you do after that. So that's like an extra like 200-300 damage on top of that. So yeah, that's decent.
His jump S does a little bit less damage, but I think they're trying to incentivize you to use the disc in the combos now. So
yeah,
I think it kind of just like makes up for it for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some combos where you get like 2 discs in the combo as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what we like. Well, base Vegeta still very much out there. Up next is Lord Buller. Lord Buller has quite a good amount of changes, right? He's got faster normals overall. His Death Crusher is an OP. His Earthquake move is now an OTG, and of course he can get the beam super dash. So you actually get this kind of stuff in the corner now. Look at the damage.
Yeah, that damage is crazy.
6.6k. And like, unlike characters like Adult Gohan who have like loops and routes and stuff, he literally just did beam super dash, tap tap, beam super dash, tap tap tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cooler definitely. I feel like this is another character that was very under represented, but like he's still, I still think he's a good character for sure. Like I just feel like he's in that bracket where not many people play him for whatever reason, but he's definitely got some amazing tools. Like, and now they got even better. So yeah, look out for Cooler this season.
Yeah, I think the OTG is the main big change for him that will change some stuff.
His beam voice line always kills me, dude.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And now you can use it in the combo twice, so you get to hear it.
Yeah, I actually love it. It's really cool. That is for our man Lord Buller. Maybe with a bit more of him, like we not a character that's well played, as Taran said, but got some cool changes. Up next is Android 17, the MVP himself. Got a couple of different ones. He's got more follow-ups of the Rekkas after he goes behind. So this.
Always down to see some side switching saucy combos,
Dude, that was common sick. So yeah, now you when you go behind them with like his Rekkas, like you can like follow up with like other specials, which lets you get some like new combos, which is sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool one. My man is literally like, let me go on both sides. Like,
it's pretty cool.
Like it's kind of insane. I really like that. I like these combos where you have like a million side switches. It really makes it look fun. But yeah, 17, like not like massive changes for him, but a couple of quality of life and it's all fun combos. Up next, another one who is eating is Jiren. He can do 4LL. He got a couple of faster attacks, and his shock tornado is now invincible. I think one of the main things is the grand charge is faster, so it's now a block string with this. So you can actually use the charge for block string.
Yeah, that's always nice to have those extra pressure strings to force your opponent to make a decision there. Yeah. And if you try and like guard cancel that, you're getting blown up.
Yeah, I think a lot of Jiren players are always kind of wanted this. It's like, oh, I don't know why this isn't gapless for his like block string. So I think it's really nice for him for sure.
Yeah, that is definitely a really nice one for this. Up next is Videl. Videl got quite a lot of changes, like the moonsault kick being able to be cancelled into pretty much absolutely anything, but also the J2H. Look. Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
so
Sick, right?
Dude. Once again, shout outs to Zhao. This dude finds the sickest combos. I'm actually such a big fan of his.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yo.
Sick.
Yeah, dude. The uppercut, like the level 1, it now has like more hit stun when you don't have a smash, so you can get combos like that. And yeah, the jump 2H, it's faster now. The air jump 2H. Yeah, so you can get like all these new combos, and it actually buffs her mid screen damage like a lot too, which is I think we'll see that in the next clip as well.
Look at this. That is such a cool one. Let's take a look at the next clip too, from Xiao once again.
Yo.
Look at this. Damn.
Dude,
So
this
sick.
corticer is insane. The jump 2H is so good. That's such a big buff to her combos.
Coast to coast, man.
Yeah, that's a cool combo.
Yeah, and also after the moonsault kick, like you can cancel into like other specials. So he does that there, where you do the kick and then you cancel into the other one and get the combo off of it. It's cool.
Yeah.
I saw one video where it was like the dummy was set to block, and you can just keep doing it. Like literally, you can just keep doing
over
it.
and over.
Just literally infinitely. It's crazy.
Dude, that move is insane, man. I think it's like a really underrated move. It sets up so much like left, right, and into high, low, and like messes with your reflect and stuff. So I think it getting even more reward off of it is actually really big.
Yeah.
And it literally like gets absolutely crazy on this. So yeah, we might see some more Videl, but we'll see on this. Up next is GT Goku, who I mean, he's got quite a good amount of changes, Tarrant, right?
Yeah, he's really fun actually. I've been messing with him again. He got some really, really fun new routes. Like that air Kamehameha super dash really does juice up his damage a bit more, which I'm sure we're going to see here with Raw Kid.
Yeah, shout out to Raw Kid.
Yeah, there we go.
The bombos as usual. Yeah, and the meter gain on this is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that built 2 bars from all the reverse Kamehamehas into the Kamehameha into Super Dash. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I think GT is just really fun to play right now. Also, those little dumb things like being able to DHC now into his Spirit Bomb is just really cool because he gets to follow up on that and stuff. It's just like little things like that. I like it might not be meter optimal or whatever, but it's fun to play with.
No, and he got a little bit of a buff to his A assist. His A assist, like,
Yeah.
I felt like the nerf to it was like a little bit too much in terms of block stun, so they gave it a little bit more block stun again, which is good.
Yeah, they still need. I mean, just make it faster, man. I don't think it deserves to. I don't think that. It's still it's a lot, right?
I think people are like traumatized from it,
Oh yeah.
So they were just
it's
like,
me. I'm people.
they listened.
That's the one. Up next, after GT Goku, another one who's eating good is Janemba. Janemba's 5H is now always a block string. It always, combos despite high hits and decay. His jumping H is better, and his Hellgate is faster, which means you actually get the corner Hellgate combos with no meter. Before that, you needed the H Hellgate to have this combo, and that's like his max damage in the corner. So you can actually get his max damage in the corner without needing meter, which also means no meter nerf. So you actually build meter of that combo.
No, dude, that's huge. Avoiding like the comp. Yeah, man. Like I feel like avoiding meter penalty, like the characters that had to spend a little bit to get their higher damage, it really nerfed like the Oki situation afterwards. Like now, you spend no meter and you get the next hit. Like your meter gain is still good. I think Piccolo is another character that benefited from that as well. So it's like
I think it's pretty cool. I think he's definitely like better post patch. Cool changes for Janemba. Up next is actually one of the only 2 characters we don't have clips for because none of you guys submitted anything. I think you've seen that character so much, and to be quite honest, his changes are not massive. It's Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue has more active frames on Jumping Light. He can super dash on the second after the multiplex of the after image beam, and he can pick the level 1 after Z change, which means he can actually like get the level 2. Like quality of life, nothing massive. Still a menace, Terrence?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. 2M still exists, so he's definitely still going to be mad strong. But yeah, no. Like he's still got all his crazy stuff. He's still got the special tag off of the DP, EX Wrecker. Like, yeah, he's still a beast, man. Like, come on, we're going to see mad Gogeta Blues still.
Yeah, definitely. It's still the same old guy. Next is another winner, Super Broly. Super Broly has a bit more movement, but more damage. Why? Because the level 3 now gives him. It used to give 5% damage. It gives 15% now, which means.
My argument that this is a great change is if Labcoat 21 can buff her specials for 1 bar, then let this man buff himself like big time for 3. Like, come on, man. Like, he needs it. Like,
he's a hard counter to the buff flags. Like, oh, you debuffed me? Let me take my shirt off. Let's talk again.
Yeah, dude. My man ripped his whole shirt off. He's like, oh, he's not playing around. It's how much? What's the buff? 5%. Oh, okay. All right, get a load of this guy.
Yeah.
but that's actually insane, right? Like, it's like post level 3, he will TODU of like pretty much any medium starter in the corner. Like that's pretty much what happens with a 15% one. So obviously there is a ton.
Plus, he got like a couple extra things. Like he's got some better normals now, and his 6H goes mad far, and it's super quick now. So if you're not careful, bro, you could get scooped, headbutted, and then the rest is history. Yeah, Super Broly looking okay this patch actually. That big damage buff is huge, honestly. So I might see some more players using him.
Yeah, you like DHC into him, get him like in that position where he like the next hit will for sure kill them. Like I think that's like a pretty good game plan now. And also, if a character is down, you can go into his other level 1, which has the level 2 follow up, which is really good. That does a lot.
Yeah, and which has the mix follow up. Not a mix, but the you have to block afterwards kind of follow up. So you can see like put some kind of pressure. But yeah, he's Broly. I like that in the chat. They literally made him more Broly with that buff.
Seriously.
He's Brolyer now. Like that's who he is.
15% more Broly. Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. The new patch with 15% more Broly. Up next is Kefla. Small changes, so her 2H can change distance depending on if you put a forward input. You can put a super dash after the cannonball, and this is what's illustrated on this combo. Good old BNB, jump H5L. Who doesn't like this?
Nice.
Yeah. No, once again, another character that benefits from the beam into super dash change. It's just like every character. Like the more we go through this, the more I'm just like, damn, this is just throughout the board. Every character is getting good damage. Like I feel like the 2 touches are just so much more realistic now off like most hits.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
So she also got like the change as well with the 2H. Like she has a 3H now where she like sweeps forward really far, which is really good for her like block strings and pressure and stuff like that. So yeah, she's pretty cool this patch, honestly.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And the other change she has as well is the command dash has less recovery, so it's going to be Mix City. I'm actually scared of that change. I haven't faced the Kefla yet after the patch, but I'm pretty scared about this one. Up next is UI Goku. UI Goku got a couple of small, I would say, like quality of life changes. One of the ones that's interesting is that the 6S, the new spacing, it sets a 6M that's plus. After this, if you use 6S in a block string, so that's like the kind of thing that you can go for. This is the clip that we have from man like Nitro himself.
Yeah, shout out to Nitro.
He's here in the chat, I believe. Shouts to Nitro, man.
Yeah, shouts to Nitro, man. Yeah, this pressure is actually so much stronger because before, the 6S would push you really far away. Now, if you're kind of like really close up, like in this situation, it shows you like getting pushed away. But if you're like really close to him, you'll be +2, and like you can still take your turn afterwards. And now you can also set up this string, get that +6M after that like +8 situation. It's actually really, really cool.
Yeah. And the little fun fact about UI Goku is like he has the change where he can super dash from his beam, but there are only 2 characters who got this buff but actually cannot combo of this in the corner, and that's base Goku because his beam is 1 hit, and UI Goku's beam, which is kind of like Android 21 because Android 21 has always been able to do the super dash but not combo it. So it's quite interesting to see like he has the opportunity to do it, but that's not gonna be something you use in combo. Looking forward to see if we find any change to it or if it's just gonna be like like assist super dash or something.
Yeah, we have to wait and see if that's intended or what. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, if you air block it, also you can still super dash, and I think it's still like decent pressure.
Yeah. I think it's suitable.
You don't really get the combos.
Yeah, I'm not too shocked just because that's the case with Android 21 and you want it. So like that's about it. But up next we've got another one who's eating quite a lot. It is Master Roshi. So he can do beam into, well, not super dash, but the masterful leap. Because obviously he does not super dash, and quite a few changes that give him big damage in the corner.
Man, Roshi's so
damn,
cool.
you just linked off of it. Damn.
Yeah, that was mad. Damn.
5.9.
Like just under 6k. It's nice.
Yeah. Pretty super.
It's like I was wondering if they were gonna change his B assist at all, but I think I don't think they're gonna do it. So, but it is cool that like his damage is higher now too.
Yeah, and we've got another clip of Mr. Roshi himself for even more damage in the corner.
Jeez,
damn!
How?
That link is sick.
Yeah, you can loop it.
Bro!
Wait, what? He did reverse call? Wait, that's sick. That's sick.
Let me see that again.
Damn, dude. Everyone does so much damage in the corner now. Oh my god.
I know. Don't get pushed to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, right into jump. Oh, dude, that's sick.
So it's reverse Kamehameha into dash, into like the super dash, into the. That's actually quite cool. I like that combo.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good 6k, I think. Yep, 6k.
Very nice.
Yeah. 6K
yeah, and also the jumping splits, they have invul to like air attacks and stuff, so you can roll with the.
Damn, man, Roshi, and like he's one of these characters that gets a level 2 after his combos as well. So
that's true.
That damage could add up pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, like that's one of the characters that I hope to see more because he really disappeared off the map after his nerfs. So like hopefully this can motivate people to for him to get back. Up next, another character who is less prevalent. Also, we've just seen him in top 8 of CEO, right? Is Super Baby 2. Quite a few changes, but I think one of the main changes is that now if you crouch and you're blocking his 5S, or you're getting hit by the 5S, the other 5S are still coming onto the other side. So you can actually set up either pressure or loops.
Yeah. Like, it's really good for a number of reasons. Like, you can set up stuff a lot easier. The block strings, that's really good as well. Of course, Baby also got the beam into the super dash, which opens up a few more optimal corner routes and stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like Baby's I feel like he's pretty good this season, honestly, this patch.
Yeah, he's got this change. And remember that this also works on block, right? So if you crouch blocking, you will have a returning projectile to set up any kind of pressure afterwards. So like definitely has a bit more usage of that 5S, something you want to see. This guy already has like 1 billion combos and meter gain. He just gets a bit more because why not?
Always nice, Like and we saw Garlic Red going nuts at CEO with this character. So maybe we'll see even more of that, I'm looking forward to it. I've played this character. I think he's really fun. So I want to see some more stuff with this character.
Yeah, absolutely. Up next, the second character we don't have a video about, and it's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because same thing, you guys are like, yeah, cool, whatever. But Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has like very small changes. His standing heavy will push you further out. His 2H can now also have can now change direction to avoid having it whiffing. That's one of the main changes. And his the grounded version of the Lariat is a bit faster.
It just goes mad far.
Yeah, so congratulations for going through this patch scot-free for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You will still pretty much see him a lot. And last but not least, and I think that's one of the characters that will still be the main debate is Lab Code 21, right? Because Lab Code 21 got quite a lot of change, and that's the only character on the game on this patch that has nothing but nerfs.
Just nerfs, yeah.
From her beam now being normalized to 19 frames, just like every other beam, but also the scaling, right, to the spins and to the ground stomps is now a light scaling rather than a medium scaling. So this is a TOD, and this is a conversion, a comparison between the old and new version of this TOD, just so you can see like the difference of damage, right?
Yeah. So before this TOD, it used to be like a 0 bar start, and then you could be 2 bar positive like after it. And now like it's you need to start with 2 bars, and it barely kills, which is good. Like the reward is lower, which I think is a good nerf for her.
Yeah.
I'll say I think the beam change is good too, because before it just jailed, like you could just jail into the beam and then vanish, which was really good.
Yeah, it was way too good.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean the number one nerf everyone's talking about is the debuff, and I actually think it's a pretty good change, honestly. Like the cheapest thing about it was by far being able to combo into it, Z changing into her debuffing. Like it was just such a strong win condition. Now you can't combo into it. You can only do it in pressure, and I think that's like fine. You gotta like kind of condition your opponent for that, and also it doesn't have the invul anymore too. So if you're like fuzzy mashing, like you can like punish her on it, and if you jump it, it has more recovery, so you can also punish that. So I think it's good. I actually think those are like the debuff nerf is good. Like I think it's like a good nerf, but she's still a really strong character.
Yeah, I think it's good overall. Like me and Tyrant were commentary for an event yesterday, and we had fun counting the debuffs because there were quite a few Lab Code 21, and the total amount of debuffs for the entire tournament were 2, and like some of them were actually not debuffs but just a command grab to kill the opponents. So I'm curious to see in competition how it will go, because personally speaking, I have hoped that the debuff would go when she dies, but it's not the case. Like the debuff is permanent, but because she needs to command grab you, she will sacrifice damage to debuff you at least. So she needs to at least sacrifice something to debuff you, which is fair. I think we need to see how the competition ends up, because outside of the debuff, and I've said it in the previous patch, right? I think outside of the debuff, she's still like among the best in the game. She's an excellent character, really, and I think she still is. She will just, as you said, Apology Man, right? The win condition of I hit you once, debuffed, doesn't exist anymore. So it just makes her a strong character, not a strong character that makes you weak.
Yeah, I feel like it's the way you're going to see that level 1 debuff command grab being used more now is, in my opinion, the way it should be, and that's like that of a more traditional fighting game command grab. She's going to like pressure you in block strings, and she's going to throw it in when you're not expecting it. You need to be prepared for it. Obviously, there's no invincibility. It can be beaten out with buttons and stuff. So yeah, she's going to catch you off guard with it, but let's be honest, she can't combo into it anymore, which is like the biggest thing, like Apology Man said. So yeah, I actually quite like this change, and I wasn't sure how often we would be seeing it, but after seeing that event yesterday, Damascus, like sure, like it was just one top 8, but we only saw it twice out of like how many games. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things move forward with this. But honestly, I feel like this overall is pretty good change to Lab Code 21.
Yeah, I think it's different. For me, I'm like curiosity is peaked, and we'll see with the competition. There are plenty of events coming. You'll definitely see Lab Code 21, on lots of teams, because she's still an absolutely excellent character.
Oh yeah, top tier.
She has less damage, but she will still set up 2 touches from a ton of situations on this. So it's like absolutely, a top character. So like wrapping up on all we've seen. From the 2 of you guys, I would like to know, overall, thoughts about the patch. Tyrant first.
Overall, I quite like it. I mean, I am inclined to immediately say I hate it because Gotenks goes Doki.
All right.
But overall, we got some extra fun stuff as well. Like most characters got some fun changes. Like EX spin makes up for the Ghost Doki, I guess. There's a lot of other stuff that I like about the patch as well. Vegeta survived, so I'm good.
All right, good. Apology Man, what's your
So I think this patch, obviously, the big thing as we were just going through each change, I was just knowing is like, damn, the damage is just higher. And just from an overall game perspective, like I've been playing Dragon Ball for a while. One thing that always was like something I didn't love was the matches like took a really, really long time. So I do like the overall higher damage. I think that'll make the matches like go by quicker, and like it rewards you more when you're in the corner because of all those like beam, super dash combos. Like the overall damage is just going to be higher. But yeah, overall, I think the game it's the character balance is different, but it's more of like they're kind of just continuing the direction of the game overall, with like the far-reaching like medium normals, like the really strong neutral options. I think that's still going to be the case for this game, but more characters can do it. I think that's fine, but I'm just happy that like the characters that kind of got left in the dirt with like all the power creep of like all the other top tiers are. It's like, man, why doesn't 16 do good damage? Like, why doesn't Yamcha do good damage at this point? Like, I like that's been kind of normalized. Why isn't Frieza doing the amount of damage that these other characters are doing? I feel like it was very arbitrary, like why they didn't before, but now it feels more normalized in that sense. So I think that's good for overall character balance. But yeah, I'm excited to play this patch.
Yeah,
more.
I think my view overall is that obviously I think the meta is still overall the same. It's just more characters have access to this meta with some of the buffs. The big damage, as you said, is going to like help some more characters. I am a bit sad about some of the meta changes not being more like impacting, but it's rather more characters accessing it on this. But from what we've seen today, and obviously I've been browsing Twitter and like all of the stuff around, like a lot of the underused characters have like very cool stuff. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, in the next few tournaments, I'm going to see some Yamcha. I'm going to see maybe some Super Saiyan Goku. Like some of these characters actually got quite cool changes. Super Broly is kind of insane now. I'm definitely think that I'm going to see some Super Broly hits. Like every time I see a hit clip, I feel like I'm watching a video in 2 times the speeds. Like I actually need to go at 0.5 times. The speed, but it's like there are a lot of changes to get used to. It's question mark, and obviously we have a huge season. I would like, of course, to thank all of you guys, on the chat, on Twitter and stuff, for submitting so much tech. I know a lot of you submitted, and I know like we featured a good 60 plus videos today, so obviously we couldn't like feature a billion of them, because that would have been like way too much. But shout out to all of you guys who have been submitting on this. If you guys are curious, you can still go on Namco Esports or our tweets, because plenty of the answers were like very interesting tech that we had on this. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. For a reminder, for those of you who were not there at the first part of the event, the Dragon Ball Fighterz World Championship Finals are coming offline July 15 and 16, with 16 players from all around the world. Yes, that includes Japan for the first time. For the first time, we're about to have Japan offline post-pandemic to play versus America, versus Europe. We got plenty from Brazil, Mexico, Australia, Middle East. So that should be, very fun to see how everyone, fares. And, of course, a sweet another invite only. Just qualify, bro. If we had to qualify for this one, it's not an invitational. This is people who qualified in December to this one. But if you want to qualify, it's pretty simple. The World Tour is coming back, and it's kicking off with EVO. That is in a bit more than a month, in early August in Las Vegas. From EVO onwards, we'll have a Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour that is both online and offline. Plenty of ways for you guys to enter, to grind, and to qualify to the future 2022-2023 World Finals. Everyone's gonna be out there to grind. And I mean, apology, man, you one of them is the Piccolo back. What's the team pick saying after the patch for you in this World Tour?
Honestly, like even before, I was thinking about dropping my old team that I played in the Nationals. I was playing the Blue Goku. Character's just too boring for me. He's just milk toast. He's lame. But I wanted something a little spicier. I think I might play like a level up style. That's what I'm leaning towards. Obviously, Gogeta 4 did not get nerfed at all, and I think he's a great partner with Piccolo. So I'm gonna probably try to lean towards more of that. Yeah, dude, there's so many winners from this patch, man. Like Hit is like a monster now. I think like Frieza is really good now too. 18, another really big winner. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how the characters like fare out. But I'm leaning towards some Gogeta Piccolo level ups. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, solid team. What's your team now, Terrence?
I wanted to. I mean, I'm still going to be playing my team of Vegeta, Super Baby 2, and Gotenks. I'm just going to kind of see, a couple of Oki situations got nerfed there, but I'm also dabbling with like Vegeta, Super Broly, GT, because I feel like it's just a really fun team to play, and I just like playing like cool characters that I like. So yeah, I'm going to try and make that work. I love that level 3 buff on Super Broly as well, and GT is just really fun to play. So yeah, I'm probably going to dabble with that. What are you saying? What are you thinking this patch?
I'm gonna be. I mean, every patch, my entire life on Dragon Ball has been character crisis. I want to play 10 characters. I don't know which one to play. But I think I'm gonna do Janemba, Adult Gohan, and find the best like third, cause to like support this team.
Bring back the Trunks, man. Bring back the Trunks.
I kind of want the Trunks, but Trunks
stuff.
doesn't give Adult Gohan enough, and like that's why I need. My view on Adult Gohan is you need someone who you can have Adult Gohan DHCing from that keeps a sliding knockdown. That's why I currently I've used like 18, in points, because her level 1 will give you the Dragon Rush after Adult Gohan. And then you actually have the real Adult Gohan with level 1, because level 0 Adult Gohan does not exist. He cannot hurt you. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's not really can't hurt you.
So yeah, I think my next project on my stream and around will be to lab who do I get to support, Adult Gohan and Janemba. Beerus is looking fun. I might give Beerus a try to just see. But yeah, that's a lot of labbing to go for. But Tarn, Apology Man, thank you so much, guys, for joining, doing all that research on the ton of clips. Thank you so much, guys, for all of you for joining us today. Of course, we're back in 2 weeks on this very channel for the World Finals. All of the players who qualified to the World Championship will be there to decide on a champion. And then, of course, in a month, Evo is right there to start the next season of the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. I cannot wait for that. One more season of competition confirmed with the World Tour out there. Looking forward to see you guys at events online, on our streams, on Taran's stream, on Apology Man stream. Do make sure you follow all 3 of us. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. This closes today's Dragon Ball FighterZ show, but we'll be back very soon with more Dragon Ball FighterZ. I cannot wait.